Fuck, shit, balls. I'm cussing. All right, we can start right up. Shut up, bridge.
Hey, they got bones.
Whoa! Look,
Bones.
welcome. In last session, you decided to travel from the city to the funny little pirate cove that Lilith had told you about, where their dad was.
Yes.
You met a dragon. You get a DM inspiration if you remember its type.
It was specifically an Eastern dragon.
Wasn't it like an obsidian dragon or something like
It was
that?
an obsidian something. Obsidian? Obsidian.
I wasn't here.
Trying to remember. I just got back from vacation this week. My brain is fucking fried.
Whoa!
Or was it like? I remember it was like.
What the hell's going on? I'm so high.
I remember what led up to like meeting the dragon. I can tell you that where like our little friend here, our little fishy friend, was just like
It was
fucking
a
cannonball.
something metallic dragon.
It was a
Grass, I think it was.
bronze dragon.
Bronze. I was
Yeah,
close.
I get the DM
I was gonna
inspiration.
get there.
Shit.
No, I was gonna get there. I just had to think about it.
I get the DM inspo.
I was backtracking through this. I was sleuthing our way to the answer.
Motherfucker.
I'm feeling a raging clue.
You managed to do a funny little riddle chest. Got a cool item. I don't remember
we
the
did get those
item.
items. We got a mirror that showed something of yourself. It was smoky.
Alright, that one.
And then we got a dragon mask that
Yes.
Din got, and it's on.
That
his,
is.
He
Oh,
has a
right.
new
Hang on.
token.
Yeah, I gotta update Den's art. Hang
Yeah,
on. Because
dragon mask.
they have it stuck to the side of their head. Second. Hang on.
Oh, look
There
at
we
all
go.
these nicknames.
Whoa.
Oh, there's a question mark. Move him. Just nudge him a little bit. Just nudge. There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. As
we
you've
start?
entered this place. Yeah. Go ahead. Be free.
Well,
We.
this a quaint little abode.
Where are we? Where am I? I feel like I passed out for the past unspecified amount of time.
You have been. Oh, you finally awake. He says as he like takes you by the rope and just like starts pulling you down, and then like.
He got caught up
Get
in that
back on the ground.
ambush, same as us.
Oh God. I
We-
don't know what
we
to
had-
call. And he shuffles his like shirt, and like 8 wine bottles falls out. Oh, oh, that explains a lot.
Yes, we have left the city and have made our way through the forests. Met a dragon, and also acquired paraphernalia. Specifically one stuck to our dear friend's head.
Oh. Well, sounds like y'all
Won't
had a
touch
great
it.
time without me.
It was
Uh,
a time, sure.
Oh,
And now we
right,
are
Dad.
here.
How was it talking to a dragon?
It was fine.
It.
Didn't
Are
really
you sure?
talk to it.
Oh.
I was there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want a hug?
No.
Okay. All right. All right.
Look at my
Just
mask.
know, it suits you. It looks great. I'm sure it'll catch on.
It's stuck there.
Hey, some people say fashion is life, right?
I feel it. It feels like skin. It's awful.
Oh. Wait, so if I
Don't.
Voct, okay, all right. Voct like retracts his hand. Okay, all right, yep, fair.
Remind me,
Fair.
fellas, I can't seem to remember currently the librarian's name that was to tell us about. Our Diolus is currently balled up at the moment. I Google ogling that mirror, so.
Void, because it's been a while, could you remind me of the librarian and who she told us to go see to help us go in our quest?
Go see her dad, the captain of the Legion.
Yes.
Yes. Stratos. I like
Say
this.
that name again?
Oh yeah, the pirates.
Har.
Yeah, the pirates.
Wait, weren't we like gonna kill her dad? Wait, what was? No. We were gonna kill the head.
We're
No,
trying to
maybe
go to
maybe we
the
shouldn't.
ancient
We're
underwater
trying to go
city.
to.
Oh yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Yep. Nice.
What was her name again? That was my first question.
Oh,
I
I
never
thought you.
talked to her in character, so I could not tell you.
Well,
I
she could tell us
mentioned
her name.
I mentioned a name at the beginning of the session. It's Lilith.
Lilith. Yeah, I figured it was that. I was
Among Us.
all right.
I'm trying to find where I put in the staff that I have. I
It's
forgot.
in notes.
Yep.
You're looking for the Ember.
I think I just never put it into World Anvil, which is silly of me.
Well, let's try and find her father. And also, we did have a letter to a healer around these parts. A surrogate mother of sorts, I do not remember.
Medic.
Which is strange, because my brain is very big, and I usually do.
It is massive. A little
Yes.
unnervingly so.
Hold on, let me think for a moment. You hear something that is in the back of my head as I listen to Void.
You were
Like
tasked
he
with
mentioned
bringing a
something.
letter to someone called Medic. Basically Lilith's nanny.
Ah, yes, a person named Medic.
Oh yeah, that was the name. Okay.
Yes.
I knew it was a weird name that started with an M. I
Let
don't know
us
why I
first.
thought Mary.
Well,
That's a
I'd say we
pretty
should
normal
probably-
name.
It is a very normal name. I
True,
wouldn't
but
know.
she did go out of her way to say it was a big burly man, and that is just so awesome.
Medic was burly.
I
think
guess.
it was an. I thought they were a woman. Sounded like that. Was referred to as a nanny.
I mean, maybe I might be misremembering. I am very much hungover.
Let us walk around. I feel we should see the captain, father himself, last. Make ourselves home.
As Predska's gonna confidently walk around looking
Alright.
around. See
As
what we got here.
as you take a good old gander around, you see a sign here that says Med Station. There's two burly men over here who are talking to what seems to be a Dullahan, an undead that's sort of like sitting down and they seem to be having a conversation. And there's a big ship here on the actual land. You could hear it, like talking and shouting from the inside. There isn't like tokens for it, but there are also like people here, as I mentioned last session. They're just like passing by and such. They seem busy.
Well then, I guess first hand of business is to go to the Meg's place. If
Whoa.
that's their occupation. Medic being
Medbay.
a medic. Medbay.
Alright.
Predska will
It's looking for the fucking window.
He just peeks in a little bit. He's like, "There's nothing
You
weird in
see
there,
just-
right?" Okay.
You see a water ganassi. At the moment, they seem to just be messing with the herbs, moving them around with what seems to be shaped water as they moved over into these boxes. They seem a bit busy.
Predska does not mean to look creepy, but he kind of like creeps over the door and is like shadowed because he's so tall. Kind of like peeks over and he's like, "Hello," as like the glowing he glows a little bit. He's like towers over a little bit.
She jumps for a second, a bit surprised as she's a bit enamored with herbology stuff, but she says, "Oh, well, hello."
Oh, come on. He's not that scary.
I am very scary. What do you mean? Anyway,
Oh, I wasn't scared. I
May
was
I-
just a bit surprised.
no matter. Actually, I wish to ask, are you the person named and qualified as medic?
Yes, that is my title.
Well, we have a letter for you.
Oh, I
He
wasn't.
rummages around.
Usually, the courier only comes around here about once a month. Are you the new courier?
No,
No,
I don't even
we're a
know what a courier
band.
is. Let's see.
Give me a moment. He just like closes the door and then like
Where's the letter?
All right,
he's
group
like
huddle, group huddle. We need to not take
No,
too
wait.
long so we don't seem unprofessional.
Where's the letter?
What
Now,
do we
where
care
is
about
he?
seeming professional or not? We're not getting paid for
Where's
this.
Iolus?
I mean, but appearances.
Oh, there he is.
he just like grips through the bramble and like shoves himself inside and then like pops out with the letter
There we go.
You move the token.
and then comes back. Thank you. He comes back inside with a letter.
Had to go find it from a friend. There we go. It is a letter from dear Lilith. Up near the
Oh.
cities.
Oh, little Lilith. Well, I wasn't expecting to see a
Mhm.
letter so soon. She sort of like opens it, just leans against the side of the desk as she just reads it. Ah, well, okay, if she's in need of that, she will like reach over, start messing a bit with this. Producing and making a blue potion right in front of you as she mixes a bunch of different herbs and such. And hands it to you as she goes, "Return this back to her. She asked for this if you're going to be delivering stuff."
Very well. I don't suppose why not. We will be going in that direction eventually.
Of course. Well, if you're in need of potions or any sort of medical supplies, I do not mind selling them to you. I'll even do a discount since you helped with this letter.
What might you have?
Well, I sell healing potions all the way up to greater. I also have a bit of some other potions, lesser restoration potions. There's some that's even
Good.
potions of speed. Oh,
I'm sorry, I was on mute. My bad.
good. Yes, potions of speed, and well, also very expensive. But I also do deal in one greater restoration that I made recently.
I see. Folks, do you think, boys, do we have anything we wish to acquire?
How are we doing in terms of healing? I know our
let's-
whole shtick is just to overwhelm our enemy with just so much damage that they don't have a chance to hurt us, but eventually that's not gonna work, right?
Like, do you think we're
Yeah.
gonna need like potions of like water breathing for people that can't like do that normally or something? Is that a
That-
thing we
that
could get maybe?
idea.
That would be smart.
However, the problem is, let's see. I must see if Iolus keeps tabs on the currency of our funds in an actual public place.
I mean, worst case scenario, we can always like it's a town, right? We could just set up a performance and like make some money, right?
Yes, It's been a while since we've actually monetized our craft.
We currently have 2,037 gold.
Holy shit. Wait, how?
Well, we used to
Yep.
have a lot more, but then someone broke a water fountain, and I don't remember the details.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's
Yeah,
not paid off
speaking of
yet.
which,
Yeah, that's not paid off
speaking
yet.
of which, and he pulls out Vakto pull out the staff. Were we supposed to get medic to look at this, or do we kind of already have a gist of what it does?
I don't think Medic knows anything about stabs. Do you?
If you're looking for an identify, then I recommend you ask Seven. I'm not really much of a caster.
Didn't we already
Ah,
extort somebody to do that?
we
Oh
didn't extort.
yeah.
I'm
Well,
sorry, we
we did some
coerced you.
mild
You're
pranking.
right.
Yeah, some business
Also,
moves.
it wasn't the staff we wanted identified. It was this thing. He says, poking at the dragon mask, and then this
Ow.
thing. He says, pointing at the mirror.
Well, I already know what it does. That kind of happened when I stuck
We
it
should
on my head
probably
and
get
it
out
won't
of
come
your.
off.
We should probably just ask if you have water breathing potions, so I don't stand in your doorway.
Water breathing potions? I do, yes.
Yes. Do you have enough for 3?
Yes, I do. Water breathing potions are very easy due to, them being, well, made from coral. She'll just turn around, go into, like, an inventory thing as she takes out, some coral, puts it up, and, turns it into, a very dark blue potion, about, like, the color of this.
Predska is gonna look and see how she makes the potion.
Make me a good old
Is it
arcana.
Arcana? Okay.
Yeah,
I don't got much of a brain, but I can try.
DC 15. Nice.
16.
Basically, you see that it's made from, 3 basic ingredients. Right. Second.
This is a special tool we'll be using for later.
Yes. Where is my potion list? There it is. Potion of water breathing. The 3 essences that were made from it is 1 piece of vibrant coral, a vial of oceanic essence, which is basically salt water, and a pearl droplet.
Nice.
So basically a piece of a pearl. Do you want me to go through the process on how she makes it?
Like we don't really need to know that. It's just the ingredients part because
Yeah.
I assume I can wave it off.
Well, be sure to remember how you make it by this. So, first she seems to
Okay.
grind up the coral into
me.
what seems to be a fine powder using a mortar and pestle. Then, in a flask, she'll then pour the oceanic essence, where she will add the powdered, vibrant coral into the flask and begin to stir the mixture until it's combined into a vibrant color. She'll then gently drop what seems to be the pearl into the mixture, and it will begin to radiate with a sort of glow. Then she will basically place the flask into what seems to be a sort of microwave looking thing. Like, it's not an actual microwave, but it's like a box that's very dimly lit. It's almost like it's complete darkness inside. And she'll put it inside, wait about 10 seconds, take it out, and you notice that the potion has become a dark, like, blue. Which now she seals with a cork. That has a slight smell of sea salt to it.
So let me see if I have this right. So first, she grinded the pearl. Then she
Grinds up the
poured.
coral in a
It was
fine
the
powder with a
coral.
mortar. In a
Wasn't that the
flask, she
coral?
pours the salt water and the coral into each other and shakes it finely. Then the pearl is dropped, and after that, the flask will glow. A flask is placed into a dark box for 10 seconds, and then the bottle is taken out to be sealed with a cork.
That is infinitely better than the way I worded mine. I'm dropping it in the notes section.
Welcome to my world of alchemy, where I have complete details on how every potion is made.
Oh, I guess I'm doing this now.
So, may I ask how much this will be?
Ah,
I
free.
did tell you of our funds.
Oh, really?
Yes, you did help with the
I
whole
thank you.
Lilith delivery, so
What's
I
the
think you should have it.
catch?
You helped me. You were able to help contact with Lilith.
Hmm.
I haven't been able to, well, get a letter from them in quite a while. They tried to send some, but they were all blank. Like someone has been taking the pages.
That's weird.
Yes. You're one of the first people to
I
actually
like you.
bring one of the letters ones after a few days or weeks.
Like, is there anybody that would want to intercept your messages?
Well, I mean, this place isn't very legal. It could be intercepted by, well, the guards and such and see if they could find the location, or, well, maybe it's just some bandits. I'm not too sure. But, yeah, there is a
Doesn't
lot
her
of
father
reasons.
work? Isn't her father around here?
Oh, yes.
We
He's
are.
at,
We
yes, he's at his,
no. Go on.
base. Well, specifically, he's in his, crew quarters.
Would you? We are actually trying to find the dear gentleman. Could you please point us out to him?
Oh, well, the ship over there, she'll basically, like, go to the side and gesture to this.
Yes,
He's the cook in there.
I see. Very well. And also, who's the dead guy?
He says, pointing over to, like, Count Ebonheart over there. Sir
Oh.
Lawrence, my guy.
Oh, those are some, important figures. Well, figure. The two shirtless men that you see them talking to is, of course, Trier and Scale. They're mostly the negotiators and, the people who speak to the nobility of sorts. And, well, the Dullahan is Count Edbenhart from Degredia. Apparently, he needed a deal with some trade or something, and, well, they're currently doing some business. So, in my opinion, I don't really like that Count.
Why don't you like him?
That's the way he sort of looks at people. He doesn't really see, well, it feels like he doesn't see me as human.
Oh,
Is that
okay.
racist? She said the way he looks at people. That just
As,
Like,
it seems a
that
little
might just be.
unfair.
That might just be like a
Mm.
general thing, like not a specific. I mean, it's still not nice, right? But I think it's like it sounds like it's more like an everyone thing to them. Maybe I don't know.
as a soothsayer, do I know anything about Dullhands?
Uh, make me a survival.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or would you say I have advantage because I have Speak for Dead?
So you have advantage because you're a soothsayer.
Okay, then I'll making sure. That's a lot better.
Yeah. All right. With a 19, being a soothsayer and stuff, shouldn't know much about the dead. What I could say is basically Dullahans, aka well, sentient ones to be exact, because there is a difference with undead. There are what's known as non-sentient undead and sentient undead. Non-sentient ones basically are the equivalent like zombies. They only work on instinct. They attack living creatures in order to absorb their souls and essence. But sentient ones, such as the one that you see over there, are known as reapers. Uh, Reapers are basically undead that are that keep a piece of their soul or will or memories in order to basically still count as a person. They're undead, but they're still people. Uh, However, what you would know is that a undead has a lifespan of about 13 years before they start to lose themselves to the Dreadhound.
Oh no.
That being basically they start turning into basic undeads.
Mm,
Basically, the whole collector comes to get the little piece that they kept or whatever, right? Kind of vibe.
Yeah.
all right.
Oh.
And question above table. Did Lilith warn us about her father being maybe a bit uh, disagreeable at times? I think she warned us that it would be probably difficult to get any information about Arventhor from him. Is that correct, or do I have this written wrong?
You have that correct. Yeah.
I,
He's
yeah.
he's a pirate. He only trusts his crew, sort of deal. Probably.
Gotcha. Okay. So, medic, a bit of maybe a
Mhm.
sensitive question. Uh, we need to ask Lilith's father a slightly more sensitive question. That she informed us that only he would know, and she did warn us that we'd probably have a hell of a time getting it from him. Is there anything we can do to
Oh.
potentially butter him up? Does he like music?
Oh, is it about his hemorrhoids?
No. Wait,
No.
hemorrhoids? Oh,
No,
should we bring
that's
it up?
very
I
bad.
feel like we don't bring that one up with him. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I mean, and then
Oh.
so Vox snaps and like he a doctor's coat forms over him. I mean, we could make this work to our advantage.
I'm
Preska
not
like
treating the
pokes.
man's hemorrhoids.
He
Preska
holds
pokes
out
his
his
head
hand
out
and
like
He
he
knew.
holds out his hand and uses prestidigitation to like conjure what looks like a tube of hemorrhoid cream. Listen, this could really work in our favor.
We wish to talk. We wish to talk to him about a man named King Alvanor.
Oh, Avanfor. Hmm.
Avanor. That's the word.
Yeah,
Sort
Abentost.
of creep back.
Yeah,
Well.
albatross.
Oh, well, if it's not about that other thing, then yes, that one would be a difficult thing too. After all, he's the only descendant of them.
Oh.
He doesn't really enjoy talking about his, well, family.
Mm,
Seems like a complicated family history. I'm gonna be honest.
it really is. I thought my history was complicated, but nope.
Wait a second.
You think Pretska reveals back into his mind palace. Uh,
Didn't we need to have the blood of the king, or a remnant of it?
Yeah.
We also had to get like an essence or whatever from like the place
Mm,
at the castle, right?
yes. Essence of the Depol Nexus, which is probably his kingdom.
Yeah.
We
You
should.
Yeah,
think?
those are the two things we're missing.
Well, you're just
Yeah,
throwing this one out there, just like as a hypothetical. Do you think the blood of his descendants in a pinch could be close enough, kind of vibe? Just saying.
possibly.
I'm not recommending that or anything. I'm just putting that out in the ether, sort of thing.
Or if all else fails, we can quite literally point blank say, "Hi, we need to find the blood of your ancestor to save the fucking universe or our timeline or whatever."
Well,
I
that's
mean,
not his
true.
timeline. Why would he care?
We could indeed
fair.
also fix his hemorrhoids, and then he might like us.
Yes, we could go on a grand adventure, wasting a ton of time that could be spent. Actually, it does sound fun. I was trying to be facetious, but it's just I am legitimately
also
excited
just-
about the prospects of this.
No, I don't know why you should be, but it is an idea.
I've already given him cream.
Oh,
What if
can you
fixed
give
it
us?
clever?
Can you give us a tube of cream so we have an offering?
I feel like that might just make them a little bit more upset. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Patient
Okay,
confidentiality.
what if? Listen, what if we butter him up and Vok turns into Lilith? Father, I got
No,
this
no.
medicine for Father.
I feel like that's
I feel
a
like that's
bad
the
idea.
worst combination possible, actually.
Oh yeah, good point. And he snaps his fingers and back to Vok. Yeah. Ooh.
Hey, Dad,
Okay,
here's your
well, what if
hemorrhoid cream.
we can?
Hey,
Well,
Dad,
what if?
hemorrhoid's still
what
bad.
if-
Well, to be fair,
Yeah,
Vox,
right.
I do have a wand that can rearrange time. What if I made it not exist anymore?
Or you could
That
turn
would
him
be
inside out.
extremely impressive. Oh my god.
I'm not saying on purpose. I'm just saying like that could happen.
It could not happen. I don't think so.
You don't
Or
think so?
I could fix
alternatively,
them if I want.
and it's a bit more draconian. Vokt holds up a stopwatch. Remember what happens when I turn this back?
No.
We have open access to the Goddess of Time's domain.
I don't want a child knowing about hemorrhoids just yet. I don't want to be that person to explain my conversation.
Well, I mean, she was the one that
Oh.
told us to like find the King Albatross, right? So
Yes.
I mean,
You
why
think
would
the
he
goddess
listen
of time
us?
knows about hemorrhoids?
You
well,
know?
okay, we're moving away from the hemorrhoids. Okay, we're moving away from that.
Vok does a quick Vok does a quick prayer. Oh dearest goddess, do you know what hemorrhoids are by chance? Weird question. He's in full prayer stance, by the way,
Oh,
on his
no.
knees and everything.
Roll
I'm
me
gonna
a
go.
roll me a 1d20 plus your level.
Oh,
By the way, we're talking about like world-ending events right next to Medic right now. I just want to say.
Yes.
that's a dirty 20.
All right.
This is how we
You-
break
One
the
second.
curse of youth upon the time god.
Are you asking me a question? Let's see. This is like in your head, Vux, as you're just hearing the time goddess just. Well, what's a hemorrhoid?
Well, oh god, what is a hemorrhoid? I feel like I should have known this. It's a medical condition that happens to old people. And it's really painful and they get really grumpy about it. And the guy that we need to talk to that knows about Arventhor has them. And apparently it makes him grumpy and he's not going to want to give us the information we're looking for.
He has butthole pizzas.
There's so
Okay.
many problems with this. There's so many problems with this whole conversation.
I don't know what that is.
Predska like whispers, like seeing. He has things within his asshole. Tell the children.
Don't tell the child that.
I am told to
Don't
inform
do
you that
that.
he has things
Gross.
within his asshole, and it's really gross. And
Why
oh
would
god,
you
it's painful to
that?
think.
Yes. Yes.
You
Goddess
just
of
hear.
time, do you know where I can find asshole cream?
This is how you get fucking smote.
You just hear.
I'm out. Peace. Dip.
You are no
Fucking
longer.
leaves the Discord call.
You are
so
no longer
You
connected.
know what? Yep, good talk. Good talk, alright? He does the whole, like, I don't. He throws up ganked. He throws up ganked eyes because he doesn't know what the sign for the goddess of time is. Just stands
She's
up.
already left.
Well,
Well, that's
I'm
one way
gonna-
to not make her want to turn you into a plushie.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna goodbye. Goodbye.
Mm.
Goodbye.
I'm going to go talk to the dead person, because that's my memo.
I honestly want to as well. I want to see this.
Oh no, Dan.
Hold up. Before he shows up, do these guys look like they're twins by chance?
They are.
All right. Voct would like to use disguise self to turn into like someone who looks exactly like them, but just
no.
their pecs are noticeably more defined. That is the only difference.
This is going to go fucking horribly.
I'll have fun with
We
that.
are. I'm not even going to talk specific. Okay, I guess we're passing
hang on.
by. Do.
There you go.
Listening into the conversation.
There we go.
Basically, you just hear the voice coming from a gun.
Actually.
Yes, and, well, I would like a random delivery, and once you have taken care of that shipment, be sure to bring it to my estate. After all, if I am, well, if there's any problems that are caused, I do not mind recompensating you for such. Oh, I'll just click back to fucking thing. There we go. These two then, they actually speak at like the same time, so it's like both of their voices at the same time. I don't have a voice mod for that, which is disorienting to do that. So I'll just do, well, we'll be sure to, invade the ship and see if we are able to get your goods. We don't know what it is, but no questions asked, and, well, we'll make sure to keep it private. If you have any other
He's T-posing. He has been holding a T-pose this entire time. I was trying to see if there was like a ceiling that it could stand on.
You're
Just to add
outside.
further confusion.
Isn't
that
this a
is the
cave, by
issue.
the way?
Hmm?
This
Is
is
this a
cave,
cave?
wasn't it?
No. We
Was
left
it?
that
Okay.
and thought,
Well, it went into a cove, right?
yeah. Well, there
Yes.
trees wouldn't be growing like this in a cave.
It's basically one of those ones where like it like rotates around. So you know where it's like the cave is a ceiling sort of thing, but like it's still open. It's that wide.
So I
Somehow.
am right. Okay.
So like just looks over. Who are you? Ebenhard also turned.
He says nothing because Vok realizes that he had absolutely zero plan going into this.
Oh, so there's another one of you. Are you like triplets of sorts? God damn it, I keep fucking switching back to Eyeless out. There we go.
Yes. I am vexed. They're slightly more muscular triplet.
No, you are not. We Trier and Scale are the only ones to exist. You are an imposter. What are you doing here?
Of course I am. Look at my pecs. He makes them dance.
What the?
Dun,
No.
dun, dun.
Anyway, you seem to have things under control. Goodbye.
No, come back here. How dare you leave? You first.
And then Vok will reverse gravity and fly into the sky, and he'll make sure to use Featherfall, and he'll just fly out of the cove.
Oh my god. Hang on. I have
Let's
a,
go.
I
My
have a
people
gift for
need me.
this. If you look in Mass General,
It's like the
it's
fucking.
this.
It's the fucking Super Mario Galaxy like gravity flying through.
It's this gift in Mass
It's
General.
literally but it's a pose that he holds too. That is
Yup.
Anyway,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah?
Predska, he's in the water. He does his plan kind of You know, I'm not being
Uh-huh.
sneaky, I guess, anymore. He's kind of Predska's also watching this occur as he's like has his arms like on the railing, like
Ooh, what's this curious thought?
Well, I think we should report that. It seems that we have an invader. Look at Predska now, just on the side of the railing.
just watching the man fly off and just looks off.
Um,
Are you looking at me?
Can I help you?
Not specifically right now, but I would like to talk to you.
Well, I have business at the moment. If you would like to schedule a meeting, please ask my assistant, and maybe they will, well, allow you to speak to me. For now, leave.
Tell Predska, being a little shitty, a little stinker, basically, in Count Ebonheart's like soulless mind, hears like an echoing before.
I can talk wherever and anywhere we can please. I have questions.
He says as he will be like in the actual speaking. Meow.
Well,
Wounds.
Okay. Goes back over to Den. Eyeless
Anyway,
is like,
my fucking plan got derailed, so I'm gonna let Den go and do his thing. Hey,
I was just gonna try and find the captain. I thought that's what we were doing.
that is what we're doing.
I thought so, anyway.
Eyeless is just like grabbed your shirt. Den, their eyes are like rolled into the back of their head. They're just in zombie mode.
You know what? Same. Honestly, same. Just walking down, looking at the sides, being like, "Where's this
Oh.
fucking captain?"
You see what seems to be a woman all dressed up in an officer suit of sorts that she seems to be handing a fucking cannon.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Hmm?
You know
Zello?
what?
Zello?
Hello? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, that's what we're doing. Okay. Do you know where the Zapton is, please?
Sort of looks at you. Yes. The Zapton is, well, within the bar, they, causing food for the group, well, for the rest of us fully.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Please stop.
Okay, bye.
Alright. You open up the door. In fact, the door is just a cut out piece of the side of the ship, and the door is a painting. And as you enter, you see this person. A tiefling. You notice basically that the tiefling is missing an arm, and there seems to be somewhat like bruises on his body, like he's been shot. Hey, welcome to the Shattering Ship. How may I serve you?
Hi. We're actually looking for someone. Is the captain around? I was told he was at the bar. Is this the bar?
Oh, yeah, Captain. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, he like bang, bang, bang slams on the door as he just goes, Captain, as he just shouts. And that's when the door will open as you meet this person. Oh god, I'm accidentally snapped the grid. There we go. As opening up the door, you see this. Go.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Oh, I didn't really think this through, did I? My name's Den. I am here with some of my companions. This is Iola's. They're a little out of it, but that's okay. We actually we met your daughter recently, Lilith.
What do you want to know
Um,
about Lilith?
no, we're not asking about Lilith. She just asked us to drop something off here, and she also told us that we could probably talk to you about something that we need help with, if that's okay.
Oh. Ugh. He just gives out a loud sigh as he looks at you. What do you want to talk about?
Um, does Is it something? Are you comfortable talking about your family history in the common area here, or would you want to go somewhere else for that one?
As soon as you mention that, he turns around and is like, if you want to know about my family, look somewhere else. I'm not sharing history about that. That's a bit of a...
Well, there's
Mm,
it's a bit of a
what's him?
hello.
Hello? Yeah, I think you just said bit of a...
Oh, that's what I heard from you. That's the last thing that I heard. So I was like trying to like a bit of a what?
Bit too personal for someone such as your kind. Maybe, me and my daughter was being a bit too nice, you could see, bringing you on the wrong track. I suggest that, you just scurry away. You don't need to know about me.
Well, I mean, I understand that. And it's definitely I can see it being very uncomfortable, but we really don't have like a whole ton of other options, and it's not for like personal reasons. It's to help a lot of people that we were asked to go along with, kind of thing. It's kind of a long story, if you don't mind me at least like telling you a little bit about it. Um, I'm actually not. Well, me and my friend here, and my friend and my other friend, right? We're all actually not from here. We're There are people versions of us from this timeline that were here and they're dead now, but we're not from this timeline. So we came here to fix that, and we talked to the goddess of time, and she told us to find your ancestor to figure that one out. So that's why we're asking about it. It's kind of complicated.
Timelines. What the hell are you talking about?
Like that's why I said it's kind of hard to explain like quickly. All right. Like we came here because a lot of people are in trouble. When we were asked to help with that, and we found the only way to do that is to find your ancestor.
Well, it seems you've done your research.
Yes.
Maybe a persuasion check.
Gotcha. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
Oh. 1 second, I'm just gonna roll his good old... Okay, he failed. he'll,
Fail.
he'll sort of look at you and just go... Fine. Bring your friends along or whatever. We can discuss it then. For now, I gotta make food for my crew.
Sounds good. I'll go wrangle them then. I'll be right back.
Right.
Also, my friend here likes halfling. If you have it, he's saying that to the tiefling at the bar after the captain leaves. I'm sorry.
He's just like, yeah, I think we'll have some. We'll check some.
Okay, thank you.
Warm too.
You come out. You come out, and Vox is like, Zen, Zu, Zel, Z. God, this is confusing. Can you tell me where a strange fish man went? I think I might have depressed him, and he chills out underwater when he's depressed.
You
See, I had a whole
this?
bit lined up, and I didn't really plan it out, and it got really weird, so I just kind of just took off into the sky. I do that a lot more often than I should.
Are you asking this
Kind of
woman?
like a coping mechanism to I am just trauma dumping on her for no reason.
she's just like she's just holding the
just
cat.
as a coping mechanism for not being able to come up with things on the fly, I just tend to just escape my problems by flying into the sky, and I feel like I am hurting the people around me by doing that. And
Zello,
oh right,
hello,
hi, my name
Zello,
is
Zello. But
yeah.
first things first.
Ze-
Shut the fuck up. First things second. If you are talking about the random shark person that is currently swimming around the place in the infected water, then yes.
oh, it's infected. Oh, that's
Yes. A lot of the let's say a lot of the crew do not drink the water around here as they get dysentery.
oh. That would have been good to know. Well, thank you. Hey, Dan, we need to go find Predska. Like now.
I mean, yes, but that's because I talked to the captain. He agreed to tell us about his what? Wait, why do we? What's the problem?
Long story. Can you help me find Predska? He should be in the Oregon Trail water.
Oh, what? Wait, what did you say?
Nothing. So
Hang on, I think I have an idea. One second. Oh my goodness, I can't believe there's this dead guy who recently passed who we need to explore the memories and thoughts of. That's crazy. I wonder who could do something like that. I don't know. He just like yells that.
Oh, he is good.
So while they've been doing that, I've been checking out the waters with
Yeah.
my little friends that help me not die usually.
Uh-huh.
So basically, I want to look around the waters and see stuff like the boat here,
Uh-huh.
stuff over here, things like that.
Looks in
what
the
am I seeing?
water. Well, one thing you see is that at the very bottom of the water is very brown.
Yeah, he doesn't really go there.
uh.
But he does like.
The water sure isn't salty. But as basically you take a look at this, it seems to be a little sunken rowboat. You see a few corpses in there that all have like cement blocks on their feet. Whoa. But there's nothing like there. It seems that the thing it's already been like cleared out basically.
I see.
Oh.
Predska's a shark, so I'm pretty sure dysentery isn't really a problem for him. So he's going to go. I guess you see him pop up onto the shore right here.
Oh.
Oh my god, it worked. Dan, you're a
Hop back
genius. Oh, no, it didn't.
Oh.
Well,
He hops back over here. All right.
Oh,
hang on. Okay, so real
Mhm.
quick. I mean, that is the right way, but I want to tell you, I was able to find the captain. He's in that boat right there. That's not actually a boat
Mhm.
anymore. He agreed to talk to us about his ancestor and everything. So
Hmm.
Oh, by the way, it did smell a bit in there. Max, could you please evaporate the water from me with
Yep.
your magic?
Already on it. And Voct uses prestidigitation to clean off Predska. I mean,
wow.
we're going to go meet a captain. We have to be presentable. And he snaps his fingers, and it just his outfit turns into this like glamorous suit, like he's ready for the fucking gala. I'm ready.
May I remind you that you do not need to use magic? He says as he like puffs out his garb and like I don't know, a frilled collar comes from the Leviathan threads.
Oh right. He uses the Leviathan threads to create the outfit that he just created using disguise self, and then uses disguise self to make it shimmer.
I see.
You're a genius.
I thank you. He says like disinterestedly, as he makes his way out. He does not talk to the German woman.
No.
Oh.
no,
She's so
no, no,
sweet.
no, Zello.
Is that low?
No, Zelo. No, Shark Man flies through the sheet
Oh,
and then stops
And
right here.
Vogt walks in completely upside down. He's walking on the ceiling.
hello, welcome to the shattering shit. Oh, well, take a seat. Welcome back.
We we had. I was been told that we had someone to speak to.
Yes, I already discussed it with your companion here, just then.
Mm-hmm.
They,
Yes.
yes,
Looking at the captain.
the captain said they'll be willing to talk after, well, after he finishes cooking.
Mm-hmm.
So, in about 20 minutes.
Very nice. That gives me enough time to count my dear children.
He says as he takes out the tadpoles from his hair and starts to check on them as they squirm around on his arm.
Ah, yes. Funny worms.
Funny words. Look at them sucking on me.
Mm.
Hey, Dan. To pass the time, do
Yeah.
you want to play a classic game of Go Leviathan?
You know, that sounds like a good time.
Yeah, all right. He'll hop down. Doesn't crash into the floor this time because he feels like that would be rude. All right. I wonder if there's a
Have my
roll off. If there's a roll off for Go Leviathan.
Mm-hmm.
Before we do Go Leviathan, I want to ask a question about the tadpoles. Have they changed in any way since our adventures?
Well, for one, originally you had like 50 of them. Now you have about
It's
30.
been 40.
Hmm.
No, I had
Yeah.
49 last time.
Yes, and now you have 30. Because it turns out they've been like they've been eating each other. Oh, they look a bit more bigger.
Mm.
Oh. The pack. The strongest survives, I see. It's lovely.
He gives little water droplets from his clear flask. Actually, no, I don't think it wouldn't be a waste to take like a drop from a healing potion and give it to them to feed on, right?
I mean, if you want to do that, sure.
I want to do that in my free time. Make sure they're
Alright.
all happy and healthy.
Well, they drank the forbidden strawberry liquid. Alright.
So Dan, I don't. I mean, I hate to say this around him, but are you not maybe the slightest bit concerned on the fact that Predska is actively raising a bunch of brainworms?
Well, a little
Like-
bit.
Like I've seen more derelict parents for like human children. Like he's really a loving father. It's uncanny.
I mean, it's not a bad thing. I mean, I guess
Oh,
I
it's a
don't
very
know
good
how you
thing.
I don't know how you raise brainworms to like be like productive members of society or something, but
I mean, he's like 6 months off of sending them to preschool. I wonder what will they become.
well, so long as they leave me alone, I think I'm okay with that. To be honest with you.
Good point. Anyway, got
And
any
there's
lightning leviathans?
You see him having like
Uh,
a toothpick, like
no.
Shit.
Go, Leviathan.
Yep. He draws.
Oh,
I
well,
mean,
fine.
to be fair, you can always do this.
he says as he like takes out one of the cuffs that are like one of the Leviathan threads, and like, could I put it on the table and make it change itself into a deck? Is that out of the purview
awesome.
of my
That-
clothes?
That is
Yeah,
awesome.
it's out of the specifications at the moment.
Okay,
You can only
could
make
I
it other
play-
clothing.
Could they play Go Leviathan on my clothes?
Yes, they can play.
Nice.
Like, you could have like symbols and stuff. Like, you could just play life if you wanted to on the clothing. Game of life.
Yeah,
Predska
Bach
puts
is
his
just
arm
sitting
down
there
and, like-
shirtless. Bach doesn't have a shirt on. We're using his shirt as the game board.
Yeah, there we go.
It's
Monopoly.
like, oh, you had to go to fucking Arcane College. $2,000.
Yeah. Wow.
God damn it! I gotta get married.
I mean, at least this is your first marriage. I'm already on my 4th divorce.
Didn't you marry a hag the last time you landed on that?
I'd rather not talk about that experience.
Damn, I get killed by a dragon in my 14th year.
Well, that's rough, buddy.
Aw, princess.
Ugh.
All my children have inherited the love of a princess.
Although, please don't mention Leviathans around me. I have a really bad experience with them.
Oh, same.
Feel to the
Yeah.
team as we're like checked
You
out
s-
and
Used to be my
Yeah.
patron until, like, fucking robot guy stole my amulet.
What?
Yeah, I used to.
Did he have a mustache?
No. No, it was a warforge. Like, basically, I followed a god, well, a patron, Vuzak, as his name was. He was a Leviathan, a pretty cool dude, was chill, would sometimes try and possess my body. But, you know, patrons anyway.
Like, as you do.
Yeah, that was until this warforge. One time I was on a ship, gonna transport him over to the Urak continent when he suddenly just nabs my amulet that keeps my old pact intact and, well, took it. God. Next thing I know, well, I chase him
Seems like a-
down. Mhm. Wait, same Preston?
Oh, I wanted to say, an intuitive way to keep a pact bound to you.
Yeah,
Honestly,
it was...
you quite get off quite scot free, unless there are stipulations.
Well, Vuzax gave me a time limit to get back. I eventually found him, but he just ended up Eldritch blasting me into the ground. I died, and, well, Captain had to spend a lot of gold to get a cleric to revive me, and, well, that's why I don't have an arm anymore. Ugh.
That was nice
Yeah.
of him.
I understand completely.
He says as he like it was like a gesture at him with his like root arm.
Yeah. It's why if you ever come across a warlock called Warden, you gotta punch him in the face for me. That's it. I've already given up on this whole
Okay.
warlockism.
Fair. Will do. Yeah, I think you definitely win in terms of bad experiences with Leviathans. I mean, at least mine only lasted for like an hour.
It was honestly more of a. It was only more of a 10 seconds.
Yeah, I was trying to go fishing, okay?
You tried to go fishing and then you killed one. I understand. It's fine.
It was just a bit of electricity. I didn't expect to kill
Yes,
one
and
of
it
the
can
ocean gods.
Yes, and salt conducts quite efficiently.
You know, I have a 100% kill rate with that spell. It's not even a
Sneaky little
powerful spell.
pest. Well, just means the more power you have gained through your blood,
Blood that I have
you'll
absolutely
grow
no idea where it
stronger
comes
by the
from.
day.
You know, that actually is reassuring. Thank you, Predska.
No problem.
Anyway, it's been a long 20
Uh-oh.
minutes.
Now it's been 20 minutes as the door opens up as he just goes, "Alright, I'm finished."
Hold up, we're on our last turn. Alright, and fuck, I'm going to jail. You know, I always go for the tax evasion route. It never works out.
You really? I mean, that's how I get you.
Yeah.
Can I have my pants now?
Yeah, the DRS always wins.
Yeah. You know, it's you'd think I'd learn, right? Anyway,
Oh, wait.
Vok picks up his shirt, puts it back on. He was completely shirtless.
Oh wait, it was the DTS. That's it. Degree the Attack Society.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well,
Predska will put his little
let's see.
babies into his hair again.
Alright, he'll just move past as he's just gonna hop onto this chair. Take a seat. It's a long story.
It looks.
Vox, you are sitting.
Oh, right, yep. Oh, yeah, right. I should sit more formally. And there we go. He's crisscross applesauce. Just on the ceiling.
The chair's like on the ceiling as well.
Yep. Yep.
Alright. So, what specifically about this are you asking?
Well, two things specifically, unless Dan has told you.
I haven't gotten like too far into detail, just like kind of why we're looking for him, like overall, like our primary motivation kind of thing.
Yes. So, timelines are smashing apart, and if we want to save the worlds, we have to make sure that that once the merging begins, it does not burn everything into a charcoal. So, to do that, Time Goddess told us that we must find two things. We already have one, a stick of temporal something or other. I don't know. His name is Kermit. He's can bend time to his will. Second is the blood remnant of King Anathor, who we have learnt is somewhere in your family tree, and his castle, which apparently had a temple nexus, which would be the last ingredient to save the world. Or at least how he seems.
He reaches down, takes out a cigar, lights it, puffs it a second, as he goes, "Well, Yeah, I know about that.
What
Hmm.
what part?
Well, my bloodline. King Agafor. Fucking asshole king. Apparently he was a super, like, good king from everyone's viewpoint, being chosen by time and all that. Well, but then it turned out that, he was trying to destroy the world by merging every single timeline together. Something like that. I have no idea what that means, but apparently it was bad. And he got himself killed because of it. Yeah, he's my grandfather.
Only your grandfather? Was that like a long time ago?
Well, time, Lord.
It was
I mean,
about,
I get that.
well, it happened to me about 300 years ago.
Oh.
Huh.
But to everyone else, it was quite a long time.
To everyone else, it was like 2 million years ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why
that's
he was like, he was a
nothing.
little like, huh, about that one, Chief.
Oh.
2 million? I mean, come on.
Voct is up there with like parchment and ink, like writing down calculations, trying to figure out the math.
Well, mm,
Is he still alive? I assume not.
no, he was killed back when he was originally trying to, and he almost did. But apparently, a group of soldiers took him out before it actually happened. And, well, his only son, my mother's father, uh, well, well, they then took on the reins to become the next king.
Somehow I think
Mhm.
that didn't work out that well, did it?
Well, I mean, apparently what I was told is that he was a good king, ruled for good until eventually civil war happened because of his father, and, well, our family ended up losing the royalty, and, well, the kingdom then underwent, well, in the current era now, underwent, of course, the fracture, landing underneath the land.
Well,
Underwater?
Yes. Like,
Cool.
I was around before the whole fracture stuff, but apparently a few hundred years ago, this place, this continent, suffers an extreme earthquake and half of it went underneath the ocean. That, of course, was what the empire was that we ruled over. Because of the Q and stuff, because of this, well, my mother was born a simple servant and eventually being hunted down. Well, what was left of my bloodline with the time magic, we went to the future. I was only but, well, 3 years old at the time.
Mm-hmm. May I ask, what continent was the splintered off from the destruction of the Empire? That would
Well,
narrow down our search to find the lost citadel.
well, it was this, Holyrus. Holyrus was the continent that our empire was upon. When we had left, though, the place seemed to be fine. The new appointed king from the civilians, they were more of a they turned more into a decromacy, whatever you call it, instead of a monarchy when we left. But,
Democracy?
yes, that word, whatever you call it. Uh, but
I don't know what I call it.
when we appeared in the future, we only then learned about the fracture and, of course, the empire being put underneath the ocean. If you're looking for the kingdom, well, I wish you luck in trying to find that place. By now, it's probably already destroyed. I looked for it a bit in my younger years, but even I couldn't find it. The most I know is on this map that I have.
I wouldn't suppose that a tiny bit of your blood would not suffice to be. Uh. Hmm. Actually, I know that you just got told off by the time goddess because the child god did not know what hemorrhoids was. But Fox, could you please ask her if perhaps our
I
dear
was
friend here would
trying.
be just enough?
All right. Well, I can certainly try. If I vanish into nothingness, you'll know what happened. And Vox will assume a
I
prayer
will hope to
position.
find a suitable replacement.
So Vox will get off the chair and like get on his knees again, forgetting that the chair is not bound to his gravity, so it just falls to the floor. Uh, and yeah, it's like it was like all right. So he puts his hands together and he goes, okay. So first off, I would like to apologize for my previous inquiry. It was a vulnerable moment and something that would rather I think we should just all forget. Second is an actually valid question. So you said we're looking for the blood remnant of King Arventhor. Would a bit of the blood of Arventhor's descendant suffice?
I suppose so. His blood runs through my veins, and so does his magic, I suppose.
Oh no, that was
We're
that
not
was that
talking.
was a prayer to the
We're,
time
we're
goddess.
talking
Oh.
to a god right now,
Okay.
not you, Tridos. Oh, though it is good to
Mere
know.
mortal. Know your
well.
place.
Yes.
We'll
Basically,
talk to
then
you next, Trados.
roll me that d20 plus 5.
Alrighty. No way this works twice, right? Oh,
It does.
Yeah.
it's a nat
Well.
20.
All right. As as basically you make another prayer. By the way, that natural 20 was like the only way that you contact her because of the whole fucking hemorrhoids. So
It's because I apologized. It's because
all
I
right.
apologized.
About to
Isn't it?
pop it in my ass.
You ring them up. They simply just go. I would usually ignore them, but this seems to be important. What?
So for the blood remnant of King Arventhor, do we need the blood of Arventhor himself, or would a direct descendant do? Specifically, his direct grandson.
Oh, well, I suppose that's lucky. Yes. Usually the blood would all be filtered out and stuff with generations, but if it's a grandson or great grandson, then I suppose that's enough. After all, I do feel somewhat of my blessing, well, my father's blessing in their blood.
Second question: how much blood will we need? We're not talking like
Oh, not too
drain
much.
his body. Right? Okay, good.
Here, you only need about 4 liters.
Holy shit.
How much is 4 liters in a mo?
What do you say, Daddy-O?
A human body.
The human body can provide 4 liters. No issue. You'll
Yeah,
be pretty
it's just
anemic
only-
afterwards.
Yeah, because it's 5 liters that you usually keep in your body.
Wait, what?
Don't worry.
Don't worry about it.
Are you having fun up there?
Well, yes, actually. So apparently, yes, his blood will suffice. Slight downside. it won't kill you, but we will need more than a few drops of blood.
How many? In like the metric system, which I don't know about.
Well, according to I don't know how to
About
refer to her as.
uh, about a gallon of blood, basically.
That's a lot of
Which-
fucking blood.
A lot of blood. It is possible to. Oh no, I'm thinking pints. I'm thinking pints. 4 pints
Liters.
is yeah. That's no liters is so much more than a pint. We're gonna need a lot of blood, so we'll have to
Can we,
maybe
like-
do it in installments.
Can we like clone him and then like drain the clone or something? I don't know. Stick a straw in
Maybe.
him.
I would like to not be amicable to the wrath of my own very goddess. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay. So, question: how much time do we have to? Is the line with the goddess still open?
A bit.
All right. Is there a time limit to this? Like, are we talking like this needs to be done today, or could we do it over the period of like a couple weeks?
Been doing that
Well-
over a couple weeks.
Well, if you want your previous timeline to still be alive, then I say that you have about 5 months.
5 months. Okay. All right. That's more than enough time to get 4 liters.
If we can talk him into that.
Perhaps. But thank you so much. Not your highness. What I don't know how to refer to a goddess yet.
Child.
How can I refer to you?
Child.
I am not. Vok like hold a hand over his like. I don't know wherever he. Let's just say he's been using a hand telephone to speak to the goddess. He holds a hand over like the mouthpiece of the hand telephone. I'm not referring to her as child. That is rude, and will probably get me killed. The latter's a bit more important. Anyway, thank you so much for your time. Anyway, have a nice evening.
As soon as you say that.
Yeah, I have no idea how to speak to her without being super awkward. Anyways, so I spoke to the time goddess. Your blood will suffice. But we will have to do it in installments because we need a lot of it. If that's
How
okay with you.
much?
Well, you guys know how much a liter is, right?
I know how
Yeah.
much a kilometer is.
What the fuck is a
Fuck is a kilometer? Anyway, we're gonna need 4 of those liters.
Wait, 4?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know
Why
why we need so
4?
much blood.
I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
Does she need to like fill a kiddie pool with it?
Oh no, I accidentally PC.
fun with that. She is a child. Perhaps it's godly things.
But blood?
I mean, there
Blood
was a
is
ton of
indeed
blood
a
in her
very-
chambers.
That was true. But also, I feel like it is not a great thing to have of such. Well,
It's not good to have blood. I feel like
It
it's
is
very
good to
good to
have
have
blood.
blood.
it's not good to be having it taken out of you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so apparently we have 5 months. So
Oh.
that is more than enough time to extract the blood in installments. So like we don't kill him because that would not be great.
Uh-huh.
I'm
To
pretty
be
sure
fair.
Lilith would kill us.
No.
I mean, the most. Go on, Trados.
So how much blood do you need?
4
4
liters.
exact liters.
A gallon.
I
Oh.
know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit much, isn't it? We were thinking that same thing.
Well, I
Could be.
mean, like I've
There
seen a
is a
lot of.
problem.
I've seen a lot of people bleed, and usually, like, 2 liters is the most that, like, someone can do without them dying.
If I might, I have a way to fix this. We don't need the blood right now, but we do have places to be. If traders would be kind enough, while we are gone, and we will be coming back to the city, through here, we could in fact find the temple nexus, come here, the blood is here, and then we take it. Without the need of the Atreides drowning in a pool of his own blood.
Yeah.
Also, medic seems to know quite a bit about being a medic. I'd say that he's in good care.
What tells you that?
He is a pirate that is not dead.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
I don't mind getting in contact with a cleric. I know one who knows regenerate.
Cool.
Is there something we can do for you
Yeah.
in the meantime? Like topical medication of a certain variety.
Don't. Don't.
Uh,
Don't.
Do you have
no.
acne by chance?
No,
All right, cool.
I'm
Awesome.
healthy and
Awesome.
fine.
Fantastic. You look the part.
Okay. Well,
Oh, you're gonna give us our blood in a couple of weeks?
yeah, I can get in contact with a cleric. As for finding the palace that my old used to reside at, he'll like reach into what seems to be his like coat pocket, like where his heart is. He pulls out like a photo of him and his daughter, like when she's a kid. But then he'll take out what seems to be a very very old map, and basically take it out in front of you, like hand it over.
Yes.
I've already marked like 4 locations on there that are well, duds. There's only about 2 left now, and well, apparently both of them may have something important.
Well, may I ask, are these locations on land?
Nope, they're all under the ocean.
I was about to say, I feel, perhaps it's me being underdweller, but I remember back in my time that the Underdeep connected to all places. If we could figure out the realm in which your dear palace was, could easily find it
Well, it was
from these 2
here.
locations at least.
To go to the Underdeep, you need to go to specific parts of the ocean, specifically the deepest parts of the ocean. These ones are on the outer edges where the old continent used to be. It's why the Underdeep is very difficult to get to here in Holy Rifts. Mostly because, well, under the ocean is an entire continent itself. It's usually the outer edges where the deepest parts is. That's where the Underdeep is. Though, I don't believe that the palace is there.
Predska still looks over to the party with a great grin.
As for a boat,
Do you want to go visit home? Listen, I'm fine with it, just so long as you give us the grand tour.
Oh, we'll find out. I don't even know if any family exists anymore. Might have all died out when my bloodline returned to dust.
as for a ship, I
Are you
don't
sure that happened in
mind
this timeline?
giving you one of them.
Oh, that's generous of you.
Oh.
Well,
the
there is none. You're apparently trying to, well, look into my family line, so this feels a bit important to me.
Fair
Just
enough.
don't tell Lilith.
Okay.
Sorry to
Right.
say, but she already knows all of this.
No, I mean, don't tell Lilith in the aspect that I decided to help you. I'm trying to look big and mean as a papa.
Oh, right. We'll say that the next time we see her, we'll be like, it was like pulling teeth. It was like a real struggle. We had to barter with them, but we got him. We got him there in the end. But man, was he surly about it, right? Yeah.
I
We'll
asked
add a
why.
special bit where he forced us to prove ourselves in a trial by combat.
Yeah, we
All
fought
four of us
a
against
Hydra.
him. All
And
four of us
then there was
against him with one arm tied behind his back, and it was a close fight.
yeah.
It was a close fight. We actually lost. But he decided out
Predska,
of the.
like takes Vax and like moves him out of frame so it starts to muffle.
It's muffling. He's speaking faster, and you see that he's like writing it down, fan fiction style, on some parchment. And you push him a little bit outside, and then he just flies into the sky. Ah!
Meh. I wish to ask, why do you try to act tough around her?
Well, it's mostly because of how our blood is. As you may tell, we have some importance. See to it. Being that we are, of course, one of the only time chosen left. One created by Kronos. So she needs to toughen up. And, well, who's more to toughen up than her own family at first? As long as she can be independent without me, then it doesn't matter if I die.
If I might give you a word of warning. I have seen what toughing one's family members can do. Without support, they surely sink. And I have seen the bodies to prove it. Don't make the same mistake that your folks have made before. They swim with the fishes now. Enjoy your time. You do have it now.
I know. I still see him and talk to them and that, but, you know, I still gotta keep up the strong appearance that, I'm unbeatable. After all, even in my old age, she still needs a pillar of hope, in a way. Someone to know that at least, if she has her independence, that if she's ever in trouble, Papa's there. It's why I'm the captain.
To be invincible is the show that you've grown through strength. I would say someone that shows emotion will always be the victor within one's body and mind. No enemy can concise to the power of emotion. You would do well to learn from that.
Don't
I
give me
think
that
Lilith
whole...
would enjoy it as well.
Don't give me that whole friendship crap. I've already seen enough
It's not
pirates die.
It's not
thinking
friendship. It's your daughter. And she misses you as a father. And he will... Well, we have a place to go now. Saving the world and all that. I forgot about that. But carry on. Oh, Iolus, you're a ball. He picks him up and starts walking out.
Wow.
As I leave him with that little crumb of information.
Among Us.
Among
Then are you
Us.
coming?
Yeah,
still have things to say?
yeah. No, I
Alright.
think I'm done.
As all of you basically walk out to here, stop. As you basically walk to here, Isla's Den and Predska. Suddenly
Uh-huh.
all of you will basically feel a burning pain on your back, as you can quite hear what seems to be the sizzling of it. As you
That's
end
not
up,
good.
as you basically just hear a voice just go in. Oh, you think I've forgotten you all? As one second. As
Wait a second. We're in a tavern.
Yes, and you see this in the ocean. Well, not the ocean, but the water.
Uh-oh.
As you see what seems to be sea hags, as they are peering their heads out the water, all with a sinister grin. As I will end
Oh, no.
session here.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Oh no. That's
I-
that's
Anybody
bad.
got a lightning bolt in their back pocket, I guess?
Voct rubs his hands together and they start sparking. I've been here before.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. That's a boss monster. wait a moment.
Yeah, this is a
Mhm.
little
Bunch of
rough. These are all hags.
Oh,
These
wait,
are not
no.
minions. These are
You've-
these are
These are
these are
minions.
hags.
You've pissed
These are
off
not
Baba
Dave and Bob.
Yaga.
You know what? Fuck Baba Yaga. I got a bigger
Yeah.
dick than her.
Those are sea hags.
By the
So-
way, Void,
Mhm.
I had a feeling because I unfortunately could see the sight in like darkened like part that you get with your character. So I was like, why is there just a group of them just in the middle right there?
Oh,
Oh,
what do you mean? They were hidden.
Yeah, no, you know how? Yeah, they were hidden, the tokens, but you know the little sight like dark part where you see where your sight is. The circles.
I don't see that.
Oh, you don't?
Oh,
Oh, we do.
Oh, I have that off. You're supposed to turn that off.
I didn't have that off. I
Go
didn't
to
know if you could do
preferences.
that. Preferences.
So edit top left,
Oh,
edit
no.
preferences. Go to application.
I can't figure that out. My brain's dumb.
Here you
I'm
go.
at
So,
application.
yeah, top left corner.
I
There's
don't-
the edit button. You press preferences. Go
Uh-huh.
to application, and then there's this thing
Uh-huh.
called light opacity. In the bottom left corner. It's
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's the fifth
I
one
see.
down. Make it 0.
Do I put it down?
Yeah.
0. Okay.
You just make it 0.
Yay! Now I know nothing ever again.
Oh my god, yeah, the fucking sightlines. I wasn't even supposed to have them on, but for some reason they actually show while it's like in player view.
Yeah, I did.
Weird.
I knew that was there. I just
That
knew I
is
wouldn't interact with
unfortunate.
it.
The bow.
Hello.
Also,
Alright,
we went
there
the completely wrong direction because Kratos was in was in a chair right next to the door.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have you go through here and then you go like this location around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to
Just so we
explore
can
a
get
little more.
Voct back down onto the ground because he flew up into the sky. You
but-
see Voct like slowly floating down. This time there's smoke coming off of his quill as he's writing down. And then with her face smashed in, you had Medic repair it. And then he said, "Fine, I'll allow what you're doing, but only for the good of my people." And what the fuck is going on?
What are you writing?
Oh,
I just shoves it in his face. Nothing.
funniest thing, he was
up.
originally he was supposed to be sitting here, but then I realized, oh, that's the only entrance.
That's a door.
That's a window. That's actually a window.
No, it's a
Oh, we've been
painting.
climbing in and out.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I thought. So basically, I had him in the kitchen because he cooks for his crew because he's a good cat.
Mm-hmm.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
And
Nice.
I gave him little advice of how to be a better father because he's definitely doing the right thing in the wrong way.
You gotta be a good father.
Yeah.
You gotta be a
gotta
good
look after your
father, or the
daughter.
past
up?
actions are gonna haunt you from your family's
Hey, Peter.
ancestors.
Boy, Papa,
Sound like Lois.
your daughter needs you around,
Peter.
Papa.
Your
daughter
needs
I really enjoyed today's session, and I'll be ended here. So, bye bye.